Today we are rating my 4 favorite leftover brisket recipe. Are you ready? Vamos! I know what you're gonna say, what you're gonna comment. There is not such thing as leftover brisket, but let me tell you, yes there is, and I am a big fan of leftovers. And today we're gonna make my 4 favorite recipes. One are very common, very traditional, and the other ones you've never seen them before. Are you ready? Let's start. Vamos. First thing we got to do, introduce Santi the Great.
Okay, thank you.
We have leftovers of a brisket that we did, so we're gonna do 4 recipes today. The first one here is gonna be Empanada, Argentinian empanada brisket leftover. Today is gonna be a very intense cooking day because we're gonna be frying, we're gonna be cooking, we're gonna be using grills. So what's the best grill to do all that?
Yes. Empanadas.
The Alamo, dude, I can't monetize you, dude, if you don't learn that.
So sorry, man.
Okay, guys, the Alamo grill from Fogues TX. This is the most versatile grill out there. We're gonna use the plancha. We're gonna use pans. Angelito, bring the pans. Angelito, everybody. How did you call Angelito, mama?
Beautiful guy.
Beautiful guy. Cara difícil.
Carita difícil.
Okay, leave in the comments what that means. We're gonna use all this to cook today. It's gonna be very entertainment. You're gonna learn a lot on how to cook open fire. But stop talking and start cooking. First recipe, we have to do the empanada filling. We're gonna use the Yeti cast iron. Vamos. I think we did a recipe of empanadas. If you wanna check it out, it's in my library. One of the first secrets about a good empanada is that you have to put the same amount of onions that meat. I don't have a scale, but I think eyeball it that this is the same amount of this. So Santi's gonna cut the onions and I'm gonna cut some bell peppers. So basically what we are doing here is the Argentinian beef empanada recipe with brisket. We are ready. We're gonna warm up the cast iron and we're gonna start making the filling of the empanada. That's another important tip that you need to know. The filling of the empanada, once it's done, you need to cool it down. Remember, we are doing it here because we're cool as hell and we are doing it in open fire, but it's easy to reply in your stove. So if you're gonna be cool, do it open fire. If you're gonna be efficient, do it in your stove. First, we're gonna do, we call it a fritada. We're gonna do the veggies first. It looks like a lot of onions, right? But trust me, it's not. The onion, what it's gonna do is gonna make the empanada more juicy, right? It's nothing more sad than an empanada that is dry. First batch of seasonings that I wanna do on my veggies. Remember, I don't use salt, I use this. That is basically salt. It's not healthy, I don't think, but I like the flavor it adds. That chicken bouillon or beef bouillon, garlic powder. Once the onions are done, because they're translucent, then we're gonna add brisket. All right, I have a beautiful chopped brisket that this video, by the way, this was a world record brisket. It was pretty cool, so this is the leftover. But if you want to see that video, click here, okay? It's thought out. I want to see now how it's chopped and see if we need to chop it more. Ooh, it smells good, man. I like this vacuum sealing. Let me do a little more. And again, this was seasoned, so I don't gonna add anything, right? Now is the second batch of seasonings that I'm gonna do. Paprika, normally put a lot of paprika just for color, but because this is already cooked, I'm gonna just add a little bit to have that smoky flavor. Secret on a Argentinian empanada, cumin. You have to have cumin, not a lot, okay? It's very invasive, so be careful with this one. That's not Argentinian, but I love a little kick on my empanada. But normally we don't use this. Mexican oregano, just to finish. What do you think? To make it more moist? Red wine?
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
Santi's the boss here, so the wine is gonna add, of course, moisture, but also it's gonna add a lot of flavor. Red wine with red meat, it goes so good. Then we're gonna cool it down and then build the empanaditas. I have a question for you. If we're gonna do it strictly Argentinian, so we can throw the American into the recipe. For example, adding cheese to the mix.
No.
He's such a purist. I'm telling you, dude.
Sorry, man.
Let's decide it later. Okay, guys, the filling is cold and it's ready to start building the empanadas. For the empanada dough, I like to buy it already done. You can make it, yes, but why? This is pretty good. This is Goya. This is for frying. You can find it in any Latin market. ATV here in Texas, they have it. Remember we were talking about with Santi, we should put cheese or no? We asked the camera guy, that he's a Texan, and he said, of course, cheese, yes. And the Mexican, Angelito, he said yes. So Mexicans and Texans won over the Argentinians. So check this out. Tapa empanada, cheese, and feeling. It's kind of crazy, but it's a common thing, I have to say. The storm is coming again. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna close the empanada, and this is called in Argentina de repulgue. Repulgue. That means how you close the empanada. We're gonna use 3 fingers, and we're gonna use 12, 13. So the perfect empanada has 13 repulgues, okay? The way that you know what empanada flavor you're getting is the repulgue. So how different you close it is gonna show you the flavor. So it's very common that when you get the empanadas, you get like a flyer with all the different ways to seal it, and then the flavor on the side. Okay guys, let's fry some empanadas. Guys, we're gonna cook with lard, okay? We're gonna fry the empanadas with the lard. Okay, we have the lard at 355. We wanted everything between 350 and 375. No less than 350, okay? And we're gonna cook it for a couple of minutes. Pro tip, when you don't know how to fold empanadas and you keep the air inside the empanadas, this is what happens. If you don't push it and you close it very good, and that's air, right? Nothing wrong, still gonna eat it, but okay, first recipe down, we have the brisket empanada. Now is the moment of the truth. We're gonna open it. Ooh, look at that cheese pool. Ready? Let's go. Okay guys, this was spectacular. The crispiness of the lard and the dough, the smoke of the brisket, that's an important thing when I do leftover brisket. I want to taste the brisket. So I definitely taste the brisket, the cheese added for sure, and overall this is excellent. Santi? Crazy good, okay? That was recipe number 1. Let's move forward to number 2. Vamos. Okay, recipe number 2, we're gonna do a classic, and it's gonna be super fast to make. I just sous vide this so I have it warm, and we're gonna do the classic chopped brisket sandwich with my spoon. This is how I like to do it. We're gonna put barbecue sauce, ready? You can do this with a Ziploc too. Now the bread. We have potato bread, and I like to, and this is Ben, my friend Ben, behind the camera, told me about this. Mustard with barbecue sauce. It paired pretty good. Now a decent amount white onions, and of course, pickles. And this is why I don't toast my bread, right? I like to close it up and steam it a little bit. Just leave it like that for 10 minutes, and then it's gonna be all soft and soggy and delicioso. Okay guys, moment of the truth number 2. Again, this is an easy one. Easy to make, fast, but that doesn't mean that it's not absolutely incredible. See how soggy it is now? So we're gonna call our friend Santiago. Que alguien saque a bailar a la morocha que se muere de gana. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, boys. Santi hates spicy, but he was saying off the camera, he was saying, how are you gonna put out some habanero? Alright, vamos. USA! That's USA right here. So good. Dude, talk to me, you're not saying anything.
The flavor is amazing, but the spices start to come in from behind.
Such a whip. Super good. Okay, final conclusions at the end of the video, but this is really good. Proper American barbecue. Love it. All right, now recipe number 3, and we're gonna go all the way to Italy. Italia! Vamos! I didn't even move this guy, okay? Vamos. Okay guys, recipe number 3, and I think you're really gonna like this one, and I don't think nobody did it before. Well, maybe some people did it. Vamos! Brisket Bolognese, a pasta. We're gonna do the famous Italian Bolognese sauce. Kind of adaptation. It's not gonna be exactly the recipe. We're gonna do linguine. Are you ready? Vamos! Pick! First, similar to the empanada, we're gonna start doing the veggies, and this recipe calls for celery, celery, carrot and onions. The original Bolognese recipe takes pork and beef. So we don't have pork, so we're gonna adapt, and we're gonna do bacon, and for the beef we're gonna do the brisket. It's raw. He just ate.
It's good.
He just ate it can't be good. He just ate it.
Amazing.
It's raw. Now we're gonna use this Dutch oven. Un poquito de olive oil, carrots, and onions. Onions, I said. Bacon. A few minutes in, and now onions, just salt and pepper. That's all the seasonings we're gonna use for this recipe. All right, now I like to put wine a little bit now and a little bit later with the meat. That's gonna help deglaze, add moisture, add flavor. Brisket coming in, the rest of the wine. Let the alcohol evaporate. Once it's evaporated, we're gonna put tomato sauce, tomato paste, water, and we're gonna lower the heat to a simmer. And now, the original recipe is 4 hours long. You have to do that at a slow simmer for 4 hours. We're not gonna do that again, but yes, we need to cook it at least. We're gonna cook it for 1 hour at least, 1 or 2 hours at least. All right, now, damn it. Yes, it is hot. I always been saying not be boludo, that was boludo. Oh, I think it's already beer o'clock, huh?
Yes.
Yes, beer o'clock. Vamos, dale! So we have the sauce, it's been cooking for 2 hours. Now it's time to put the water. This is the same pot we use for the empanadas. We wash it, now it has water. We're gonna put it over the fire. Once it's boiling, we're gonna cook the pasta, okay? Come here with me, sir, look at this. It smells so good, see? It needs to reduce a little bit. That is almost done. Now the water is almost boiling, the sauce is ready. Now we're gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. Yes, a lot of people are gonna say that's not traditional, that's not traditional. Trust me, I live in Italy for 6 months and yes, they use this or they use milk. So I challenge you, not traditional. Not traditional.
Mamma mia!
All right, time for the pasta. Here we have a fresh Italian pasta, linguine. Some of the friends, they call me Al Linguini. You know who I'm talking about. Only 2 minutes for the pasta, the ragu is ready. Check this out. We're gonna have leftovers of leftovers. This I'm gonna freeze this. Okay, guys, moment of the truth. On. I love pasta. Pasta is one of my favorite foods ever. This is amazing. I don't know if I can tell that it was brisket. It tastes like a Bolognese ragu. It's absolutely incredible. I can taste the brisket. A little bit of smoke. I don't know. What is it? What do you think? Oh my God. Reaction. Okay guys, recipe number 4. This is gonna be the last one and we're gonna stay right here in Texas. We're gonna do brisket quesadillas. The brisket quesadilla is extremely easy to make. We have flour tortilla, we have the brisket, we have cheese, but the spin on this is gonna be the sauces that we're gonna make. We're gonna make a red sauce, salsa tatemada, and a green sauce, okay? So let's go. Recipe number 4. Vamos! The other salsa that we're gonna make for the quesadillas is a salsa roja. All right, this salsa, like I always said, is inspired by my friend Arnie Tex, one of my favorite creators and friends. Check this out. Whoa! That's the one, baby, that's the one. We're gonna use the Alamo grill to do the sauce. Santi's gonna make a nice bed of embers. Remember when we cook open fire like that, we cook with embers, not with flame. He's gonna build a nice bed of coals and we're gonna grill it. We're gonna cook that for a while. We're gonna like tatemar and then to the blender. Vamos! Let's make this salsa. The bomb here. Olive oil, salt and pepper. Ready? Salsa tatemada. Our sauces ready. Vamos. So we have these flour tortillas butter from H-E-B. I feel so sorry for people that don't live in Texas and don't have H-E-B, man. H-E-B is by far the best store ever. Mozzarella. We have here some cheddar. Actually, I don't know why I did that, because now I have to do this. Yeah, too hot. See what I mean? So we're gonna separate the fire a little bit. Again, remember, because we're not cooking, right? We are not cooking here. We're just warming up. We're gonna put some beef tallow. Let's go! Okay guys, last moment of the truce. I'm getting full right now, but check this out guys. This looks very good, man. Those two sauces, I tried them already. They're absolutely incredible. Vamos. This is gonna be a very difficult one. Santi. Okay, guys, this was stupid good. I love this. So now we have all four. We save one of each. This was a great video. I will really enjoy it. We cook a lot. This was very fun. And now is the moment of decisions. This is extremely hard to pick. First of all, because they all were super good in their own way. And second, you can compare one to each other, right? We have Argentinian empanadas. We have American slider. We have a Tex-Mex quesadilla, and one Italian Bolognese ragu, right? So it's very difficult to decide which one is better. I would give a 10 on each of these plates. It's a 10, right, Santi? Yeah. It's difficult, dude. All right. So I would say 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Sorry. What do you mean, dude? It's like, I think you can't beat an empanada. I mean, empanada is king. It's king. I love pasta. You know, Bolognese, this sauce is awesome. I have to go with this too. Maybe because, you know, I'm culturally more involved with this too. But this and this, again, everything was great. I don't know, Santi, what do you, can we make Santi make this?
4, 3, 2, 1.
The quesadilla first?
The quesadilla is the best.
That was surprising, okay?
The best I try in my life.
Okay. Okay, guys, this was it. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making it and cooking everything. If you have some ideas, you know, throw it to us. I still have some recipes, but if you have more, throw it to us. Maybe we can do a part 2 of brisket leftovers, right? Like, follow, comment. That's gonna help our channel. We need to grow this channel so we can keep doing this that we love. This was it. Brisket leftover recipes. Vamos. Until next time. Bye.